Okay, I'm gonna try to talk through this. I know my voice does not sound very pleasant, but I'm sick. But my name is Carlee Waschek, and this is my Hill&Partners lobby redesign. So my concept is called the green concept. We're gonna hop right into the concept and kind of skip the mission and the vision for the company because most of us already know, and it'll just save more time. So for this green concept, I went for a very neutral color palette with pops of green, and the green come together with like carpet, plants, graphics, and different textures, followed by warm wood that complements the green colors. So very natural materials, earth tones, wood textures, different material floor inlays, and plants. So this is my inspirational board that I kind of went with for the green concept. Once again, I made this concept up, so I thought these pictures would really like visualize what I'm trying to get at with the green concept. So there's a lot of green, obviously, and warm wood, which I already said in the last slide. So this first, okay, I just realized this says concept 2. I put this sketch in. But this is the green concept sketch of the reception desk that I had in mind, and I didn't really go through with this sketch, but I used this back like kind of cutout section. I used that as inspiration for my reception desk. So this is right when you walk into the building or to the front lobby space. So this is the reception. This is the first thing you're going to see. And I didn't actually use their logo because I knew that they wanted to rebrand. So I kind of decided to go with something different, and I used a combination of like big letters cut out with like lighting and the wood kind of backdrop. So that's kind of inset into the reception desk. And as you can see, I also cut out this wall. These used to be two separate areas, but I cut them so they would form together to create like a bigger space for the reception desk and then an easier access to the mailroom. And then also I displayed the Falcon trophy because I know it has very important meaning to the company. And along the back wall I used the combination of the wood and kind of like a grassy texture. So this would actually be like this would actually be like grass in the wall, which is kind of interesting. And then right here is a little screen that can display the calendar, so when people walk into the mailroom, they can see like what events are coming up for the company or what's happening in the next few weeks, and then also the receptionist can see what's going on as well. So the next slide kind of gives a top overview of the mailroom. So this little door is right in this last slide right here. So you'd walk in and this is the mailroom. So it's an open space, but there's still a little privacy for the receptionist. She kind of, since the reception counter kind of jets out, she kind of has her own little space right here, and then people can get their mail. I also put glass cubbies so people can store some of their goods, maybe if they have like coats or boots or something in the winter. Over here's the fax machine, and then they also wanted they also wanted storage, so I included some cupboards that they could keep office supplies in and like paper and stuff for the printers and stuff. So this would be coming out of the mailroom looking into the other wall, I guess. This is kind of like the lounge seating area. There wasn't a lot of room for the lounge section, so I was trying to figure that out in the creative brief because they said they wanted a lounge area, but there's no space for that. So I just included 2 different chairs. The reason why I chose these chairs is because it really works with my green concept and like very natural. It almost has like a homey feel to it. And I also added cushions so it wouldn't be so rough seating. But I know that a lot of people, not many people sit here, and if they do, it's for a very short amount of time. So I thought these would like match my design style, but also kind of like suit. I don't know what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean. So then up here I put our people become your people. That's their slogan and their theme of this space, and I decided to make that blue to really pop out from the green and contrast. And then once again the falcon and the shelves, the trophy shelves that they can continuously add trophies to. And also on this wall, I know I'm like jumping around, I'm sorry. On this wall I kind of resembled the shape of the Hill&Partners logo as like built-in LED screens. So this would show the combination of their work that they're working on and also like different projects that they've accomplished, and also the plaques up against the wall. I know there was a lot of those historical plaques that they wanted on the wall, but I thought this would be a very minimal way of displaying that, and it would slide through some of those as well. And then of course the green carpet to kind of tie it in together. The next slide, this is my initial inspiration for the conference room. I wanted to do something a little bit different instead of just the traditional, desk chairs. I wanted to do a bench, and this kind of gave me the idea. I really liked how this wood was kind of like rustic looking, I guess, but so yeah, I'll go to this next slide. So this is when you are going to enter the conference room, and one of these cool features that I added was this floor inlay. So it kind of ties the conference room together and the reception room, or the lobby, the main lobby, together in kind of a neat way. And then I wanted to do something different with the doors, and I'm not quite sure what they're called, but these doors are kind of like a frosted glass, but you can write on it with it's like a whiteboard kind of. So this would be used as their whiteboard, and then of course just the windows that were there before. Also, I added some of the texture from the receptionist wall back in over here to complete the space together so it all matches. And then over here I just decided to they could put some of maybe their certificates up on the wall right next to the mailroom. So this is the mailroom door. As you enter in the conference room, the first thing you'll notice is these benches. So yeah, like I said, instead of regular seating, I decided to go with a bench seating, and I decided to divide them in 2 for both sides so it's easier access to get in the benches. I emulated the end symbol back by the reception desk, and I made that glow. And then over here I decided to use that grass pattern again, and it's like a built-in bench seating, or yeah, that's what it is. And then so when people come in and there's more than just the people that are going to be sitting here, there's extra room so people can sit here and see what's happening. Also, here's the doors again. So they're double-sided whiteboard doors, but you can also obviously go in and out. And I decided to go with a bigger kind of LED wall almost, I guess. So this could show 2 different screens. So if they're Skyping in a company, they can see what's going on, and they can also see the project, and you don't have to look at a tiny little screen to see that. In the back there's shelving. There's also cabinets back here, and there's another cabinet up front for storage. And this is the overall top view. So this is right when you enter. Here's the reception. Here's the reception desk and the little seating area. You'd walk into the conference room. Here's the seating. Here's the rest of the shelving, or the cupboards that I was talking about. And I emulated more like wall panels to tie the lobby in with the conference room. And then of course you'd walk out and go into the mailroom. And another thing that they wanted was more space to put boxes, or like when they get boxes, they can just easily put them right in the mailroom and they won't be sitting out kind of like in the way. So yeah, overall that concludes my Hill&Partners lobby redesign. I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you. And I don't know how to stop this.